Social media is overrated and living life is underrated. Do you remember when those Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, they would have World of Play Day and everyone had to go outside and get off the TV? We need that for social media because I feel like it's just one giant big distraction. Social media has now been equated with real life when we know that most of the time what we see on the media is fake. My favorite saying about TV being called television is that it tells a vision. And same thing with social media. I mean, how many times have you heard the word fake news? Or how many times have maybe when you went to your Beyonce concert, I don't know what concert that was, but I remember seeing a clip where she said that whoever controls the media controls the minds. And that is real. That's real. Whoever controls the media controls the minds. And a lot of the times what I see with social media is, especially with certain tea pages or, like the Shade Room or the Neighborhood Talk, all these things, it's almost as if they are marketed and directed towards a certain demographic just based off of what they post, the drama that they post, like I said, the demographic. And it's always something negative. It's always something to distract you from actual real life issues so that you can focus on, well, what happened on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta this week? Or what did so-and-so say about so-and-so, and did so-and-so get in a fight with so-and-so, and that's what happened on Baddies. Like, it's just a repetitive cycle of continuous distraction because it's almost offensive. It's an idea of them thinking that a certain community feeds off and only cares about tea pages and drama. So social media is overrated and living life is underrated. I think also with social media too, there's always this constant comparison. There's always a constant standard that you are trying to live up to, and that standard is invisible because the people that you are looking up to that you're getting inspiration from off social media, they are looking up to somebody else to get inspiration from them. It's a big old vanity contest. And if you want to be in it, you can be in it, but I guarantee you it's going to dysregulate your nervous system, cause you anxiety, and make you think your life is not worth something because you see what someone else has or what someone else looks like. Oh, she got this BBL and he got this chain. He lives this lifestyle. How many girls is he following? It's just, it puts you too much in your mind and it doesn't allow you to be present in the moment. And I've said this before in my other video, but all this stuff doesn't matter when you die. It doesn't. Let me not say die, because we are energy, so energy just transfers. It never dies. What I mean is you can't take this with you into the next life, into your next transition. But what you can take with you is your spirit and your soul. And I think that's what's more important than your social media comparisons. And, I think even too with social media now, we aim, even without realizing, wanting validation from people that we see online. And it makes you put yourself in this category where you're so limited. Oh, I can't post this, it's not going to get a lot of likes, or this didn't get a lot of likes, or no one liked my story, or no one swiped up, no one responded. But who cares? Are you living for other people online who most of the time hide behind a screen, are hating, are jealous, don't like themselves? Or do you live for yourself? Do you live for the people that are around you in your everyday life? The people that you care about, the people that you love? Because the screen is a facade. And I do miss when social media used to be more social. It's really not that social anymore, and I can't even blame that on the people. I have to blame that on the algorithms. I have to blame that on the billionaires who are greedy, who've taken the idea of social engagement and have turned it into a AI money grubbing fest, spreading misinformation, and all they do is spread negative news. Where is the positive stuff? I think social media should be about positivity. Social media should be about, I want to show you what I'm doing in my everyday life without judgment, without caring how many likes I have. But obviously, there needs to be a balance because we should also still be living life. Even too, what I found with social media is that you have people that are always constantly telling you what to do. Anytime I went on Threads, it's always like, this is what you need to do for your diet. This is what you need to do if your hair is not growing right. Or it's just a plethora of things. Oh, especially with women too. Like, especially when it comes to telling you about dating. I think it's nice to listen to advice, but it creates a disparity between men and women when everything is about, well, he can provide this for me, she can provide that for me. And it's because of what people are telling you on social media. And when you're easily manipulated and your mind's easily molded, you listen to it and then you take that with you in your everyday life. People don't realize that how sensitive the brain can be to information. Once you let something in, it's going to be in your subconscious. Maybe you won't think about it tomorrow or the next day, but maybe 5 years from now, maybe in a year, you'll randomly think about what someone made on TikTok, what they said on TikTok. It's always an announcement about certain things. From personal experience, I've seen people get on social media and announce that they're unfollowing people. Why does that matter? Why do you care so much that people are not engaging with you? And then you have to announce that you are unfollowing people. You're going on an unfollowing spree because you're not getting engagement. You care too much about validation, and you should validate yourself. Your fear of being seen is keeping you from achieving your dreams, and your need of validation is keeping you from achieving your dreams. Stop looking for validation from people who don't even know you. Like I said, the screen is a facade. And social media has turned into a facade. It's just, it's fun to a certain extent, but when people misjudge who you are based off of your physical appearance, based off of that first image they see on social media, it could be detrimental to your mental health. And then it can also make you live in this fake world where now you are misperceiving and judging everybody based off of what they post on social media. And some of the ways that you can, get out of that space of the fear of being seen or wanting the validation or living so much of your life online and caring about what's going on in other people's lives, I just want to say that it's not normal, in my opinion, to follow along with a tea page every day. It gets very unhealthy. And that's how I used to be. I used to be like that. I used to follow along what drama was going on, what was going on in other people's lives with their kids or custody battles or their friendships or their love life. That's not normal to do that because it takes away from the attention you could be paying on to your own life. It's a big distraction, and it all started with the tabloid magazines. Then it was like, you know, if you go to the grocery store, you pick up a tabloid, whether it's about your government official or celebrity, and you get in on the drama. But now it's so easily accessible that it's stuff has to be talked about every day. But those people are making money. You are just doing it because you're nosy. So, going outside for sure. Going outside, giving yourself attention, giving yourself self-care. And self-care can be, you know, taking time out, doing your hair, doing a face mask, taking a bath. But self-care is really just the mental self-care is really just the mental, emotional, and physical well-being of yourself as well. Because once those things are in order and in alignment, your physical will just take care of yourself. You'll naturally just want to be like, I'm gonna self-care every day because I care about myself and my body and my mental health. Self-care is important, and taking that same belief you have in someone else and that same attention you put towards something else and putting it towards yourself. What you focus on, you energize. And what you energize, it takes space up in your life. Your income is your outcome. So internally, if I'm constantly worried about what someone else has going on in their life, then outwardly, I'm going to always worry about what someone else has going on in their life. But I'm not, but not worried about my own life. You know what I mean? That's how I perceive it. Internally, if I don't show myself self-care and take care of my thoughts, my emotions, my actions, making conscious choices, that shows out on the outside. You're going to see that I'm not taking care of myself. You're going to see through how I respond in my environment that I'm mentally and emotionally not taking care of myself. So, like I said, social media is overrated and living life is underrated. Don't we wish we could go back to pagers? Don't we wish we could just have Blackberries again? I know for me, I wanted a pink Motorola Razr, a bedazzled one, when I was growing up. And I just feel like I get so over the smartphone that I'm definitely wanting to go back to a flip phone. Because also, too, privacy, y'all. Privacy. I'm going to save that for my next video. But privacy is so important. And you do not need to let everybody in on your life. Nobody needs to know everything. Who are you proving to somebody? Prove to yourself. Love yourself. Trust yourself. Love y'all.